Let me know when you... All right, back on the segment here. I'm just walking, eating this chocolate mint. Some of the things that I'm working on, some of the projects that I'm working on is working on a film. Not like a documentary, but a short film dealing with some of the experiences in the community of Harlem and the South Bronx. Another project I'm working on is I want to put together something like the LA Divas with maybe 4 females here in New York and the East Coast. And I can structure it where we can discuss a lot of hot topics, a lot of issues that deals with us in the industry, business, as well as the social standards. And I think this would take my level in journalism to another level. And I also feel that with this new transition in my production in journalism, watching that, and I talk to Michelle every now and then from LA Divas, and that's Suge Knight's daughter's mother. Suge Knight got a daughter from Michelle. But on the strength of me and Suge Knight being personal friends, on the strength of my nephew Tupac out there in LA, he gave me that respect and honor to call every now and then and leave a message to get back to him, because he's always on the road. And it's hard to get at him. Even I got his cell phone, I got Suge Knight's cell number, but it's hard to reach him because he's always on the move. So he gave me the privilege to call Michelle every now and then out there in LA. So I was discussing with her that I had the idea of watching her and Sean, it's a couple of them, Tracy, Riley, Claudette, Little Mo, and I watched them a lot. And just like I watched Bad Girls from Chicago, which gives me a lot of ideas on the up-to-date stuff of this 2014 and the what you call the swag terms that are being used by the generation right up now, which I have learned a lot of the lingo on the strength of a lot of sisters and brothers that I'm affiliated with of that age, but I have learned a lot is also the language that you got to identify with this young generation. So this is why I have such an influence and impact on a lot of the street organizations, you know, whether they Crips, Blood, Latin Kings, DDP, MS-13s, whatever the case may be. I have the qualifications and ability to talk to them and show them that they could maintain that street title, but do something positive, go to school, get education. And I have known some guys who was in those organizations that's in civil service jobs right now. So it's not really the title, it's not really the title of the name that you're calling yourself, is the interaction of your deeds, which is really people going to judge whether they're good deeds or bad deeds. So I say that to say that maybe I can get some of those individuals into this project I'm working on and see what kind of sponsorship that we can get. I'm getting sponsorship from a few people, and I greatly appreciate it. And I want to continue doing a lot of positive work in Harlem. I'm going to walk down 125th a little bit, kicking, you know, because I want people to see that I'm the type of person that I'm trying to do a lot of positive stuff in the community and trying to take it to a level where people can really see that King Cuba is not a gangbanger, I'm not into anything negative. I'm just out here trying to make a difference because I know that when you reach a certain age in your life and you have knowledge yourself, education, you try to pass those good qualities to the next individual so that they can take it and apply it to the next level. What's up now? And take it to the next level. So a lot of times when you see a lot of people out here, if they're not out here really trying to put the game down, being loyal and dedicated, and knowing the ethics and principles of what they stand for, then they can produce a lot of things that could be a disservice to them and those who are around them. So this is a ccuba production presents Keep It Real, featuring the best in journalism. Every Sunday, 12:30 a.m. channel 34. Every Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. channel 56. I'm gonna walk down a little bit before we get on the next segment. I just want to say that a lot of times when people watch my program, take your time and try to understand and internalize what I'm saying, so that you won't get a misinterpretation of what I'm saying and get offended and think that I'm out here trying to repudiate individuals or just talking to be talking. But I do know that there are things that have to be addressed, and real people do real things. Most of us out here, we're going through a transition of housing, and we want medical care, better jobs, better educational. But in the meantime, a lot of the parents could be school in your house, where you live at with your children and your family. You could take time on the weekend, 2 or 3 hours in the house, and turn that into the school. So that way he has a little, or he or she has a little bit of brush up, so when Monday comes, they go into school Monday with a fresh mind of being already influenced with education and desire to learn on Saturdays and Sundays when they're in the house. So education is one of the major things that we have to pass to the young generation, because we're in a great country of some of the greatest institutions of higher learning in America, and there's so many opportunities that it would be foolish for anyone to come in this country and don't take the chance to go to school and be educated and become doctors and lawyers, district attorneys, parole officers, law enforcement. Things of this nature we have to do in order for black people in this country to get their piece of the American dream, and that being hoochie mamas. We don't want our women to be hoochie mamas and baby mamas. We don't want to produce that kind of tradition among our people, because it makes it look like we don't have no kind of intelligence, and we give people opportunity to put our people down. And the same I say to a lot of Latinos. You understand what I'm saying? We are black people that speak Spanish. A lot of y'all bringing problems to the country. Like I say to my Dominican people, with the utmost respect, no disrespect intended, y'all got to stop that prejudice stuff, you understand, and learn how to deal with other nationalities, because this is a country for everybody. This is not no country selected for no one nationality. So, you know, with that further ado, I just say with all due respect, learn how to interact with other nationalities in this society in America, and you see how much prosperity you'll have. And I just say that to the Dominicans. I'm not saying all of y'all, I'm talking to the ones that's prejudiced. You know who you are, because I talked to you quite a few times about, you know, that's a negative chemistry to be putting out. You understand what I'm saying? You know different than the black American. So what I say to the Latinos, as a black Cuban, I know I'm a Latino, a black man that speaks Spanish. There's no such thing as a Latino being European. We may have been colonized by Spaniards, but they European in Europe. So we're not originally European. Some of us are mulattoes with a European parent and a non-European parent. That makes a mulatto. But a Latino is nothing but a black person that speaks Spanish. So I just like to say that and drop that jewel, and hopefully y'all can put that in your hat, you understand, and stop being so prejudiced, because in this country, that's a bad quality to have in this country. And we also have to thank the black Americans in the civil rights movement under the leadership of Dr. Martin Luther King, and the other lady that would give us seat up, Rosa Parks, Ozzie Davis, Mala Angelou. All these people played a major role in the civil rights movement. Holla Belafonte, Cynthia Portier. These are some of the men behind the scene that financially supported Dr. King in these transitions in this country. Same thing, I don't want to forget the magnificent person that I had a personal privilege to be a friend of, was John Lennon from the Beatles. John Lennon was the type of, how you doing, Pisces? John Lennon was the type of person like Martin Luther King, Malcolm, or any other positive human being that try to bring a difference in our society, because he comes from England, Liverpool, if I'm saying the name properly. But if you listen to John Lennon's music, like Imagine, and a lot of other his great music, he became a threat. And John Lennon became a threat because the United States government knew what John Lennon was saying. Now, this is not to take anything from Bob Marley, but Bob Marley was not a threat like John Lennon. And they have a documentation on out saying the United States versus John Lennon, meaning that the United States had a conflict of interest with John Lennon and how he approached the difficulties in this American society. So basically, when you come to America, wherever what country you come from, the smartest thing for you to do, if you're black and Latino Pacific, is take your behind to school, get you some education, get your diploma, go to college, try to get your associate's degree or bachelor degree or even a master's degree in some of these magnificent professions. Then you don't have to be whining and complaining about the white man when you could make a difference to society. Stop the black on black crime, learn how to take care of your babies, stop making babies and don't take care of them, because men don't do that. And y'all individuals know who you are, so with that further ado, I just say keep your head up, keep it real, get that library card and read a book and try to make a difference. This is ccuba production presents Keep It Real, featuring the best in journalism every Sunday, 12:30 a.m. channel 34, every Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. channel 56.
I've noticed about you.